It's finally July. It's my birthday month. Such an exciting time of the year. There's so much productivity and progress happening this month. But before we get to all that, we need to close out June, and that means we need to go back to the June 16th paycheck budget to close that out. Then we need to budget the June 30th paycheck, and finally we'll be ready for July. Let's go back to June 16th and close out this paycheck budget. So my income, I had budgeted a total of $1,832, and I brought in $2,799.03. That is largely due to the fact that I'm the team leader and earned a hefty stipend for that. Plus, I do an after-school club. I do three committees. I'm on my district's equity team. I'm on my school buildings equity committee. I'm on data committee, and what's the other one? Oh, school improvement committee. I do work in a large urban school district. I paid myself $200 from my reselling account, and then I had a reimbursement of $145.52 from the dentist. That is my husband. We live in the area where my husband grew up. The dentist has been his dentist for his entire life, for his entire family, and just doesn't want to switch to a new dentist, which is totally fine with me. Unfortunately, they don't take my insurance, so when we go to them, they will submit it to the insurance company for us, so it does save us that step, and we get reimbursed. Fixed expenses, I budgeted $552, and I actually spent $552. That's mortgage and bills, $400. You know how that works. Union dues, and that was the last paycheck with union dues, so yay for that. Also, life insurance, $28. I will not be able to update anything on that until January. So if you are not subscribed, get subscribed, because that video will be coming out in about 6 months. Car insurance, $69. Hopefully that will not go up anymore. It did go up a couple dollars. They said it's due to the rates in the area. So people, please drive safely. Take care of your cars. Take care of yourselves. And let's watch the insurance go down. And for my debt, private student loan, I budgeted $400, which was more than the normal minimum payment. Hello, Luna. I ended up sending $750 towards my private student loan just to get it under the $25,000 mark. Unfortunately, because the interest accrues daily, that is now back above $25,000, and I'm sure we'll be done with that little cat-mouse game with the next paycheck. And I also budgeted $100 for my credit card. However, I did some calculations and my balance was going to be $237.14. So I sent that payment to pay it off and get a zero balance on my credit card. Spoiler alert, my balance is back up over $800. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so I didn't budget anything for savings out of this paycheck, largely because I wanted to put the money towards debt, and I wanted to have money for the things that I had coming up. And what I did is I ended up sending $300 to the account that's connected with my checking account. I just really no rhyme and reason. The money was there. I just wanted to leave it separate from the other. I don't know why I did it, honestly. Kind of doesn't make sense because I'm probably going to be transferring it back to my checking account to pay some bills, but there it is in the savings. So over here we have variable expenses. In this box, it's by category, and then over here on the right is where I put what I've been spending my money on. I did have some of this filled in already. I did some shopping. I got some Diet Cokes. I did some gardening. I spent money there. I think where we left off, I had budgeted for my niece's birthday, an upcoming benefit. I can't recall what else off the top of my head at the moment. Oh, girls' weekend. For my niece's birthday, I ended up spending $44 and change on food. That was some groceries and also going out. I stopped for coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. I must have gotten like a snack there as well. Shopping was, this was my planner for the new school year. Then the Dollar Tree, I did get wrapping paper and a card. What else? Gas. I spent $26 in gas. I did budget, I think $75, but my husband did pay for the first tank of gas. Ollie's. What did I get at Ollie's? I feel like it was something, for an event. Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. Also, Ocean State Job Lot. I spent $40 there. Most of what I got there was for the event. However, I also got a new yoga mat, got a knee pad for extra cushioning for my knees. Okay, then I grabbed some groceries, but that was ice cream. So we got a quart? Is it 2 quarts or a quart? Regular ice cream. That was $3 at the grocery store. So it was just more economical. And if we've gone to Dairy Queen, it would have cost like $11. So went out for lunch. That was $7.41. And now I do have some other expenses to add. Before I do that, let's go up here to the highlighted budgeted items. So everything for my niece's birthday has already been removed from the highlighted section. What's coming up is the benefit and the girls' weekend. But what I did over here on the side, I have a cutoff you can't see. I tallied up these numbers. It comes to $300. And I put that on the tab for the 630 pay. You can see it over here on the side. So I'm going to remove these items from this paycheck budget. The reason I did it in this paycheck budget, even though these events weren't happening in this time period, is I just wanted to make sure I had enough money to cover these things. And it's coming back to me now. That's why I transferred the $300 in my savings, because these things added up to $300. So that money is set aside if I need it. I will also consider it in the next paycheck. Oh my God. Sometimes I do a check-in on my finances in between recording and I'll make adjustments and then I forget why or whatever. So rest assured. Oh my gosh. That's the reason of the $300. All right. Removing them from this budget. And now I have some things to add. Let's talk about my credit card, shall we? I did have this paid off, if you recall from a previous video, at 0. I was so happy. It was a celebration. And now here we are today, $831.59. Let me tell you why. Some of my charges have not come through yet, but we're going to put them here anyway. The first thing I'll call is BS spending, because I purchased another game on my phone. I play a couple games. I play Physics Balls, which I have already purchased the ad-free version. I found that waiting the 5 minutes or 5 seconds, 30 seconds in between plays was very time consuming. And I also play the game 1010. It's like a Tetris game. And again, just every time you make a move, an ad pops up. So that's 5 seconds, then it's 30 seconds, then in between games. And so for $2.11, I removed the ads. Anyway, BS spending, as Caleb Hammer would say, but for me, it's time saving and well worth it. Then I have an Amazon purchase that I need to take care of with my business spending. And that is because I bought a brand new camera. So excited. I have it on my tripod here. This is the Sony ZV-1 for content vlogging, and I've had my eye on it for quite some time and a couple other cameras trying to decide, but I just couldn't pull the trigger on spending over $700, $800 for a camera. I did find this camera for just under $500. Okay, so I guess with the tax and whatever, it came to $561.24. And then, yes, but wait, there is more. So once the camera came in, I actually couldn't use it because it didn't have a memory card. It did come with the battery, but it didn't come with a battery charger. So then I had to go and purchase a few. The memory card, I splurged and got the Rode microphone. I ended up getting this battery pack, the 3-pack, simply because it was less expensive to get the 3-pack than the 2-pack. Then because I have this SD card, I needed a way to get the SD card files to my desktop. So I needed this little, I don't know, what's it, a converter or little, I don't know, drive? I don't even know what to call it. For this book was sitting in my cart for days and days and days. I needed that. Well, I need it. I really wanted to get it for the baby's shower. That was already in my cart. I kind of forgot it was in my cart, but okay, whatever. I was going to get it anyway. So all of this came to $112.32. So camera accessory, camera stuff, I'll call it, in the book. So we're going to put this under miscellaneous as well. And then that's not the end of it, folks. Oh no. So this week I went and got my physical for work, because if you get your physical every year, then you don't have to pay your premium. So if you've been with me for any amount of time, you know in the fall there's 4 or 5 paychecks where I don't have to pay my healthcare premium. So my income is my take home is a little bit higher. And then when you're a teacher, at least in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to renew your clearances every 5 years. The CYS one was $13. Actually, I'm going to add this up on the side here and just put it in as one line item. The state was $22 and the FBI was $25. So $60.25. I'm actually going to wait to pay off that credit card when I budget my June 30th paycheck. This is just one of those rare times where there's 3 pays in the month, and it just so happens that it's at the end of the month. So it kind of just messes up my rhythm a little bit. So I'd rather just wait until I get that paycheck budgeted. So let's do a quick review here. Okay, income budgeted $1,832 for this paycheck. I received $2,799.03, a difference of $967.03. Excellent. Who doesn't love having more money, right? Fixed expenses, $552. That's what I actually had. So broke even there. My debt, I budgeted $500 to go towards debt. I actually sent $987.14 to debt. So I sent $487 more than what I was planning to. So that is great. Savings was budgeted as $0. I did send $300 towards my savings, so I'm $300 plus there, and that is going to help cover the upcoming events in the first half of July. Variable expenses, I budgeted $500 here, and please just know that some of this stuff, it's a little off with my numbers because I'm not paying in cash. I put it on a credit card, okay? So budgeted $500, I spent $1,092.45, which means I should have had left over $280, but I'm in the hole $132.56, which is a big difference of $412.56. Just know that even though it says I'm negative $132.56, that does not mean my checking account has a negative balance. These expenses, a lot of them were put on my credit cards, so that does not affect my checking account. Subscribe down below if you want to see how all of this worked out and if I actually do pay off my credit card or if I'm just going to stay in debt. Let me know how your planning and budgeting is going for this summer. Summer is where I fall apart a little bit. If you watched me for any amount of time, you know that's why it took me 3 extra months to pay off my car, because of my spending from the summer. Anyway, you could go back and check out my car video here. And if you want to know that secret that I was keeping in my debt for a very long time, you could check out this video over here. All right, guys, that's all I have for right now. I'll be back in a couple of days with my June 30th paycheck budget, and hopefully we'll get that credit card paid off once again. All right, guys, I'll catch you soon. Bye.